Okay, so today we're going to look at the brand new UE MEGABOOM 3. The UE MEGABOOM 3 is claimed to be a big improvement over the UE MEGABOOM, and in some ways it is. And they've also made it possible for you to charge this speaker wirelessly using this charging dock. So let's open this up and take a look. Look at that, baby. Closer look. Look at all those colors. Okay, let's see what accessories it's got. Okay, we've got some literature. It's basically a quick start guide. Okay, all the accessories are inside this tray. So let's do this! Okay, so what have we got here? Okay, this is the power brick. US 2-pin, UK 3-pin, Europe 2-pin, UK 2-pin, some more literature, safety and compliance information, okay, doesn't matter. USB to micro USB charging cable. Seems pretty long, let's check out its length. Probably around 1.5 meters. So this is what it looks like in the flash. Here I've got the red, although it's also available in black, blue, purple, green. But I picked the red because it's my favorite color. These are your volume controls, plus for increase, minus for decrease. Power button, Bluetooth pairing button. This is the button that does your music controls, such as pausing and playing, skipping of tracks. It's called the magic button. Interesting name for a button. Now there's a cloth loop at the back. The previous model had a metal loop at the bottom, but instead the bottom now houses a charging port. Not the micro USB, because the micro USB is now located at the back behind this rubber trapdoor. But this port is for the wireless charging dock. Let's see how this works. At the back of this dock is a micro USB port. Micro USB cable goes in here. USB cable goes into a power outlet. Place this dock on the table or any flat surface and dock to charge. Doesn't exactly work like a Qi charger, but still more convenient than plugging in a cable. Oh, by the way, this is called the power dock. No, the power up charging dock, and this retails separately for 59 USD or 79 Singapore dollars. So good things don't really come cheap, huh? Also comes with a metal loop. Although I'm not sure if this loop goes in here. It doesn't seem to go into the speaker. Or do I have to remove this? Nah, I don't know. Let's check out the instructions. Oh, so this D ring, this metal ring here is only for the Mega Blast. So it's not even for this, but it's a accessory that comes with it anyway. Okay, that's pretty useful information. Other than that, things are supposed to be quite similar with the original UE MEGABOOM. It's supposed to be just as waterproof, although now it can float. And from what I read, it's supposed to have pretty much similar audio performance compared to the original UE MEGABOOM. That we'll need to try out, and this is what we're going to do right now. Let me switch it on. Let me download the...
Please download the Boom and MEGABOOM app to experience all of the features
Boom
of your
and
speaker.
MEGABOOM app. I got to download the app. I got to pair it to my phone. I got to play. So many things to do. Guys, in the middle of editing this video, I realized that I didn't say anything about the MEGABOOM 3's battery life. On the box, it says it's got a 20-hour battery life, but I'm very skeptical about that because the original MEGABOOM also had a 20-hour battery life, but you could only get 20 hours if you play the MEGABOOM at a very, very small, low volume. So yeah, this is all I gotta say. Let's get back to the video. So the overall setup process wasn't as tedious as I thought. Okay, so I downloaded the app. I updated the software. That took around 2 to 3 minutes. Let's talk about the app very briefly. Okay, I'm just gonna call up the app. Okay. Previously you used to have an app for the Boom and an app for the MEGABOOM. Now you have one app that takes care of both ranges, which is more ideal in my view. Okay, we are now on the front page of the app. We have the remote power on and off. EQ settings, yes, EQ settings, so you can pump up the bass, pump up the treble if you want more crispiness in your sound. Volume controls, so you can remotely control the volume from here. Party up, so you can pair up to 150 UE speakers. This is block party. Block party is I just need to... Oh, okay, so yes, I remember now. Block party is basically multi-pairing, so your friends can also pair to the speaker so that each can take turns playing the music. Very fun, but it's not exactly a feature that I would use, and it's not because I don't have any friends. Okay, let me just clarify that. Okay, so we're gonna play some copyright-free material. on flat EQ settings, so no custom EQ settings has been done for this speaker. This is the song I used to check for vocal. It's got pretty decent vocal clarity and goes pretty loud too. I'm just playing it at 50% volume. Bass performance though, it does have some gravitas there, but it doesn't hit quite as low as other speakers such as the JBL Xtreme 2 for example. But I quite like its vocal clarity and crispiness. There's a certain crispy quality to its treble, which is pretty nice. Okay, let's play something else, this time to really push its bass performance, okay? Crispy treble. Skip the middle of the song. Pretty well controlled track separation there. The bass doesn't leak too much into the mid-range. Quite a bit of thump, quite a bit of gravitas there, but it doesn't hit as low as the Xtreme 2. But overall, I feel that yes, this sounds just like the original MEGABOOM. I've only had the MEGABOOM to do a side-by-side comparison, but I'm wondering how does it stack up to the JBL Xtreme 2. Yes, we have the JBL Xtreme 2. This retails for 300 USD, whereas the MEGABOOM 3 retails for 200 USD. So there's a $100 price difference there. Let's This is surprising. The MEGABOOM 3 is slightly louder than the Xtreme 2 at 50% volume. Wow, okay. Bass performance, definitely the Xtreme 2 has a deeper, richer thump and gravitas. But the MEGABOOM 3 is not bad, considering that this is $100 US cheaper than the Xtreme 2. Let's switch back to the MEGABOOM 3 to make sure, okay? Let's make sure that this is at the correct volume level. It's a done deal. Switch over to the Xtreme 2. Hands down, I would say that the MEGABOOM 3 is slightly louder in the mid to high range than the Xtreme 2, but the Xtreme 2 is louder in the upper bass to lower bass frequencies. In fact, I would say that the MEGABOOM 3 sounds quite similar to the Sony XB41. Hang on a minute. Sony XB41 costs $250 US. This is 200 US dollars, right? So $50 cheaper. Let's see if both of them will outperform each other. Okay, same song, same volume level, 50%. Let's first play on the MEGABOOM 3. I just tried live mode, it didn't work. Okay, somehow I find that the MEGABOOM 3 sounds better than the XB41. It sounds more vibrant, it sounds more exciting, and clearer. The track separation is just so, it's done better than in the XB41. Bass performance, I would say the XB41 has slightly deeper bass than the MEGABOOM 3, but overall the musicality of it, I would have to give it to the MEGABOOM 3. Let's switch the speaker on again and then switch back to the MEGABOOM 3. Yeah. This has deeper bass. It hits lower, but its track separation and mid-range vocal clarity. Let's switch back to the MEGABOOM 3. No fight. No fight. This has so much better, much cleaner sound texture. This is louder than this in terms of the mid-range and high-end frequencies, but this has louder bass. It's just like with the Xtreme 2. I still feel though that the Xtreme 2 sounds louder than maybe slightly louder than the XB41. But overall, in terms of clean sound signature, I would have to give it to the MEGABOOM 3. Personally, I feel that the Xtreme 2 sits nicely in between these two speakers in terms of performance. It has deeper and richer and fuller bass performance than the XB41, and at the same time it has somewhat of the same level of mid-range clarity as the MEGABOOM 3. So if you want the best of both worlds, the Xtreme 2 is a safe choice, but again, it's $100 more expensive than the MEGABOOM 3. So if you're tight on budget but you want a bigger speaker to play around with, the MEGABOOM 3 for me is an obvious choice. Because though this doesn't have the same bass performance as the XB41 or the Xtreme 2, it does sound pretty loud in the mid and high range frequencies at 50% volume. So any kind of content, audio, video content, you put through this speaker, it will sound very loud, very clear at 50% volume. So that was interesting. That was a very interesting audio test. I wasn't expecting the outcome. Goes to show that every speaker has something special. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Including the UE MEGABOOM 3. And yeah, that is why I like reviewing speakers. That was fun. So bros, thank you for watching. And if you like this video, please smash that like button and share this video with your friends. And if you haven't subscribed to this channel, please consider subscribing and remember to ring the bell to join my notification squad because I upload videos every single week and this is the only way you'll get notified. And please consider supporting my channel on Patreon or PayPal by sending me a cup of coffee worth $1. Links are in the description and I thank you in advance for your cups of coffee. Once again, thank you for watching. My name is Aaron and I'll see you again in the next one. Face palm.